Cori Martinez from Asha Yoga, and I'd like to answer the question, what are the bandhas, specifically Mula Bhanda, and also how, when, or why you should apply Mula Bhanda. Bandhas, first of all, are contractions in the physical body that help retain the circulation of prana, or energy, in the subtle body. The muscular contraction of two of the most commonly referred to bandhas are also used to give the body more power to move and work skillfully in postures and in life activities. The three primary bandhas are Mula Bhanda, Uddiyana Bhanda, and Jalandhara Bhanda. During postures, I refer most frequently to Mula Bhanda and Uddiyana Bhanda, and in this video I'm going to tell you about Mula Bhanda, which is translated as root lock. Mula Bhanda is a contraction of the muscles near the root chakra, or energy wheel, which are the pelvic floor muscles. If you aren't aware of your pelvic floor muscles, I'll explain two ways for you to get a feel for them. First, if you sit down on a hard surface, and try this with me if you can, and feel the two bony protrusions that meet the floor, approximately out a few inches on both sides from your tailbone. We'll call these untechnically your sitting bones. Now, take a moment to get a sense of where your pubic bone is, which is actually the point that the two halves of the bottom of your pelvis come together. Now, imagine drawing a triangle with your sitting bones and your pubic bone as the 3 points. Imagine a web-like group of muscles that form the mass of this triangle. Now work with about 20 to 50% of your effort to lift or almost suction that web of muscles up toward your navel. Don't be discouraged if nothing happens or you can't get a feel for these muscles. Most of us are very weak and desensitized to these interior parts of our body. Another exercise that may also be helpful is to explore from standing. And try this with me. Stand with your feet together. Shift your weight more to the right foot. Now keep your pelvis level. In other words, don't hike up one side. And keep both of your legs straight. Now try to lift the left foot straight up off the ground. Don't expect the foot to lift. It shouldn't if you keep your legs straight and you don't hike up your hip. The effort to lift is the exercise. If you pay attention, you may notice these interior pelvic floor muscles contracting and even lifting up toward the navel. This is Mula Bhanda. And for those women who've ever learned Kegel exercises, yes, it's pretty much the same thing. Now, energetically speaking, Mula Bhanda is used to lock energy from leaving the body through the pelvic floor or root chakra. As we lock and lift these muscles, it is said that we can actually draw the energy that begins to pool there back up through the central energy channel and increase our energetic vitality. Physically speaking, when we bring awareness and strength to the core of our body, as is the case when applying Mula Bhanda, we move more skillfully from our center. Engaging Mula Bhanda while doing active, muscularly demanding yoga poses will give postures extra lift, lightness, and ease. This is especially useful when jumping forward from downward dog to land lightly, when you're becoming fatigued, or begin to use excess effort. also to support the lower back muscles and the spine and back bends, and in all balancing poses, whether balancing on your feet or your hands. Basically, Mula Bhanda is useful during the entire active part of your practice. Just be sure that you don't move into excess. Hold Mula Bhanda with 20 to 50% of your effort and let it go during the resting times of your dynamic practice. Mula Bhanda is used differently in more gentle practices or in pranayama or breathwork practices, but we'll save that information for another time. I hope this was helpful for now, and I look forward to seeing you in class soon.